toy fans, and welcome back to Richard's Toy Room. Today we have a board game. Well, I call it a board game. It technically doesn't have a board, but pretty much I think most people would agree that games that kind of come in the traditional box in the form of what board games are usually found in kind of fall under the catch-all category of board games. So anyway, I've had this one for a few years. I found it at a thrift store, I think. Yeah, thrift store. And I'll be honest, I've never played it, and I probably never will. 99% of the reason that I grabbed it is because it has Lucy on the box. And not to sound corny or what you expect me to say, but I love Lucy. And that's true. I've always loved Lucy. And so as soon as I saw her on the box, it kind of attracted me to it. Plus it was cheap. So I checked it, and all the parts are in there. It doesn't look like it was played too much. It comes with some score pads, and like 2 of them were not even used at all. So it probably wasn't played with too much. But anyway, I thought I would just kind of do a review of this vintage board game. It's from 1974. And I guess probably the closest thing that I could think of that it would be similar to would maybe be Boggle. In a little bit of a way, just because you're making words out of letters. But it is kind of unique. I've never really seen another game like it. It's called Cross Up, as you have seen. I've been holding the box up on here. And it says it's from ages 9 to adult, and it's a word game for 2 or more players. So, I mean, it comes with 4 score pads, so I would say probably realistically no more than 4 players. And so let's show you the box contents, and we'll get on with the show. But real quick first, I'll just show you the inside of the lid, and this is where the instructions are. So I'll be going over them. So let's get this set up here, and I'll show you what we got. So here's the game in the box. So you pull the lid off, and every player will need a number 2 sharp pencil. So the contents of the box are, you get this playing tray, and there's 108 cards. For some reason there's red and blue cards, which makes no sense because you're going to shuffle them all together anyway, so I don't know why they bothered to make them different colors. Anyway, then you have 4 score pads, and then, you know, there's nothing else left in the box. It's just the tray where everything goes in. So to prepare the game, you put the tray in the middle of the table that you're playing on so that all the players are able to reach it. Then they want you to take all the cards and shuffle them all together. There's 108 cards, and I did count them before I bought them, and they were all here. So we'll just do a real mini shuffle here. I'm not going to go crazy. Now there are 2 different kinds of cards. There are black letter cards, and then there are cards with red and a bar on the top and the bottom. When you're scoring, the red letter cards are worth more. So then they want you to take this big pile of cards and make roughly, well, not roughly, but 6 roughly equal piles. I know that's not even close, but then you put them actually face up. I did not check to see that all these cards were actually facing the right way, because there is an upside down and a right side up, but we will not be too picky about that for this. So now you have to, like I said, every person gets a score pad and a pencil, and then you're supposed to have a dictionary for, in case there's an argument of how to spell a word or if it's a real word. So all words of 3, 4, 5 letters can be used except slang, abbreviations, hyphenated words, foreign words, or proper names. So not too complicated. So now what they want you to do is you take turns and you can pick any one of these cards. So let's say you want to pick, or say I want to pick P, and I put the P down in front of me. So, and then you leave them here. When 25 cards have been pulled, then the game is over and you add up your score. So here's what the scorecard looks like. So you've got a grid of 5 by 5, and then on the bottom it reminds you of what things are worth. So we'll kind of do like a sample game here to fill up the grid here, so that we can kind of figure out what we have in the end. Now, obviously, we're not going to have 2 to 4 players playing, so I'll just draw 25 random cards out of here, and I'll show you what happens at that point. So we drew the P. So now on your game board here, you have to decide where you want to put that P, and all the other players have to put that P somewhere on their board too. Now everybody's obviously going to be different because no one can see what the other player is, where they're putting their letters. So you have to kind of be sort of smart about it. Like, you probably wouldn't want to put an uncommon letter at the beginning here, because then it'll be hard to make more words with it. So a P you could probably put at the beginning. So we put a P. So now I have to draw another one. Now we got a C. All right. So now you're not going to want to put the C here or here, because, I mean, you could put it here, but it won't make a word with the P. So you probably would not want to put it here. You maybe want to start it here if you're thinking you can make some C words. Or you can put it anywhere on the board. But, just for fun, let's put the C. You can obviously see what letters are coming up. You just don't know which ones are going to be picked. So now, somebody picks a Z. I want to put the Z here. So you don't get points per letter. You get points per completed word. And they have to be at least 3 letters. So when you go vertical or horizontal, then you count each word. So like a 3-letter word is worth 3 points. A 4-letter word is worth 4 points. And a 5-letter word is worth 10 points. Now, if that included a red letter, like the Z, then say that's a 5-letter word with the Z, then it's now worth 20 points. You double it. Now, if there was, say, 2 red letters in there, then it's 4 times. And if there are 3, you'd multiply it 8 times. And if you got 4 extra value letters, you'd multiply it by 16 times. I mean, you could win just with 1 word probably if you could do something like that. But anyhow, let's continue. So we got an N. We have an E. So let's put the E here. Here's an R. Let's put the R here. There's a Y. Ooh, red letter. I'm going to put the Y here. Okay. pick the L. Obviously, one person playing, I mean, I kind of am thinking as I'm pulling. So if another person's playing, you're kind of stuck with letters that you, like, if the other person pulled a Q because they had like a U and all that stuff, then they'd be onto a word already. But you're like, where the heck am I going to put this Q now? So anyway, now we pulled, an L. Let's put the L here. See if maybe we can get an A and get lazy. Here's a G. Well, now we have peg. All right, someone else pulls another P here. All right. I can't think of any other word I can make except maybe pegs if we got an S. So I think I'll just throw that P here and maybe as a giveaway. Okay, now someone pulls the other A. Vowels are always good, huh? So now I got lazy out of that. Can't really do anything with this. But I can also make a word here, except I can't think of a word that's P something CR. So that's kind of a lost cause there. Okay, someone pulls an F. All right. Well, let's put it here and make elf. All right, somebody pulls a W. Try it here. An I. Now let's put it here after the W. An S. All right, let's make our pegs. All right, let's see. Somebody pulls the T. Okay, yeah, let's see. Put the T here. An O. Okay. O. Put it here. Let's see. How about an L? All right. I'm just going to put it here because I can't think of anywhere else to put it. All right. Somebody pulls an M. I'm just going to put it here. All right. Somebody pulls a B. Put it there. All right, what do we got going on here? How about another N? All right. So, let's see. Let's try it here. D. Put it here. Okay, let's see. What's this next person going to pull? How about an E? We'll put that here. All right, and how about the N? All right. So let's see. How about, yeah, we'll pull the A. Last card, A. And we'll put it here. All right. Now we're done. Now this is what my chart looks like here. Now I have to sit down and find my words and then add up my score. Now, the tricky part of this game is you can't make words that go backwards. You can't make words that go from bottom to top or like this way to this. You can do diagonal, but it has to be from A to D. See, there's this markup A, B, C, D. It has to go from A to D or C to B. And then it has to go from top to bottom or from left to right. You can't go backwards or upwards. So that kind of limits the words you can get. So let me figure this out and we'll be back. Okay, so I added up my score and I came out with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 8 words. So I got pegs, lazy, nod, whine, elf, ant, zone, and damn. So you can see I circled them with a red pencil on here and I added them up. So I got 4 points for pegs, 16 points for lazy because I had the Z and the Y in there, which are both extra point letters. And I had 3 points for nod. I didn't get any points on that line. And I got 8 points for whine because I had the W on that one. And then going up and down, I got 0 points in that line. I got 3 points for elf, 3 points for ant, 8 points for zone because of the Z, and 3 points for damn. So I didn't get anything diagonal. So that's 0 and 0. 31 and 17, 48 points total. I don't know if that's good or bad. Never played the game before. So basically that's how you play it. Like I said, I don't really see myself playing this game because there's really nobody that likes to play games like this in the house. And all my friends live too far away. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. The Lucy game. That's what I call it. It's the Lucy game. Cross Up by Milton Bradley.